Yeah, you remember this game, right? Mike Tyson's Punchout. Not that Mr. Dream stuff you got today. Yo, Ziggy here. And I was going to give you this video. It's a special video I made for the Real Commentators March Madness Finals. Didn't get to release it. Sorry about that. I am going to say, I'm going to give you a status. I won that thing. I'm just going to call it I won. Either I was a co-champion or I won outright. So I'm very happy for the opportunity that I've gotten to get that far. It was a blast doing the Real Commentators March Madness, and unfortunately y'all didn't get to see the last video. It was just this one right here, the Mike Tyson gameplay. I'm not gonna ruin it, but pretty much what the video itself was talking about was old school versus new school gaming. How I felt, being an old school gamer, that games back then were a lot harder than today's games. And I'll give you some examples here in a minute, but the reason why I haven't posted in about a week is because I've been on vacation. I went to San Francisco. San Francisco is a beautiful city. I do have a lot of video footage that I want to chop up and edit and make a commentary over it, or I might just bring a raw San Francisco video. But if it is a commentary, I'll probably put it over some California games stuff. So with Cruising USA, that was a good one. I got the end that has San Francisco right now to play. But this channel, like I said, is going to be more retro gaming. And I wanted to go ahead and bring this video to let you guys know that if you have any suggestions or any game you want to see that's old from Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis, Master System, Atari, TurboGrafx 16, whatever. If you have a favorite game that you guys miss and you want to see it, let me know. I'll go ahead and do my best to try to get it on there and do either a commentary over it or something of that nature, a review, I'm not sure. But this channel is going to be basically that. And my new channel that I have now, Ziggy Guns, link in the description below. That's going to be, like I said, for my guns and for first-person shooters. So if you're a Call of Duty fan or Battlefield 3 and those, GCI, it's a great game. I'll go ahead and just let you know right now. Go to that channel and it's going to be all there. So, Mike Tyson's Punchout, about the game. Old school games versus new school games. The reason why I say old school gaming was a lot harder is because a lot of the stuff back then you had to figure out yourself, and there wasn't the internet it was just word of mouth. So there wasn't the internet to kind of give you hints or clues and stuff of that nature. Now there was Nintendo Power, the magazine. There was their hotline that you can call to get stuff. That was about the best we had at the time to get any kind of tips and tricks, or the best possible way obviously is if your friend has the game, and word of mouth was obviously the best way through school or telephone, back then. But Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, really the only way you knew how to beat Mike Tyson was word of mouth. You had to wear him down because those flash punches, one hit, you're done. After a minute and a half, if you can survive the flash punches, get a few punches to the face in there, you had a shot. You can either beat him by time. Usually, if the game goes to decision, you usually win by decision. I think it was a certain amount of points to guarantee it. But most of the time, one time that I did beat it with the points, that's how it was. You could knock him out. Again, if you can get some good punches in there during those lightning rounds and then get him, normal at the minute and a half, you could knock him out. I've seen people knock him out in the first round. I've seen people knock him out in the second round pretty early. Those are the best. I've knocked him out before, but only in the third round. I won one game with the TKO, won one game with the, count, with the count. So, the game itself though was one of the hardest games to beat, and if you could beat the game straight up, not using the code, which I'll have the code in the description below. If you can beat the game without the code all the way through, you were a badass. If you had to read it with the code, you're still good, because obviously Mike Tyson was one of the hardest guys to beat. But to do it without the code was extremely tough, because that means you beat Super Macho Man, Mr. Sandman, all of them without the code. But here's my fight with Mike Tyson. Hope you enjoyed the video. My name is Ziggy. Until next time, peace. I'm out of here.